was a cherubim, which means that Lucifer was one of the closest angels that ever existed to God himself. Possibly, the devil at one point carried and worshipped God, which makes the fall from grace Ezekiel described him, the thrones, or wheels as he called them, appeared as 4 wheels within wheels that were constantly spinning. The wheels themselves had 4 wings that were on them, 2 to fly and 2 to cover part of itself, and it gets even weirder from there. He describes these things known as thrones. Within was a fire that, as he describes it, was the color of a terrible crystal. Now, terrible, as it's written here, can mean multitude or many. So imagine it as a sort of kaleidoscope of colors within a fire inside of this fire. The angels pour out blessings on the household. He sees the cherubs, as big as the sky, or as big as a mountain, if not larger. And he says whenever they move their wings, it sounded like the noise of great ocean waves. And that whenever they spoke, it was the noise of thunder and cries. You know how, like, there's all these mentions in the Bible that whenever an angel appears to someone, it starts a conversation with God and praise? That's because if this thing immediately appears before you, your initial reaction would probably be fear of some kind. So, I'm emphasizing. Now, the reason these are still considered to be, the top tier of the godly servants is because the only time that they're seen in the spirit and then whenever it's spoken about the Son of God in Revelation. Now, in a specific scene in Revelation, there's no mention of the wheel spinning or the opener of the throne. Instead, however, there is a mention of several elders gathered around the throne of God. This has led many to believe that perhaps the wheels within wheels of the spinning eyes is just one form that the throne can take. And perhaps, as I mentioned earlier with Seraphim and Michael, angels have the ability to transform their units for whatever they desire. This is actually something that, as you know, from other parts of Scripture didn't happen. Like, for example, Lucifer, in the Garden of Eden, it talks about several times that we're going to get into later No, God, please, no! That's what it is. No! And imagine that whenever you lift the cloak, it's these spinning wheels with eyes and these infinite colors of burning fire and these creatures with 4 faces that rotate in on themselves, and etc., etc. So perhaps these creatures can take other forms, but again, as we see here in Ezekiel, this may just be their true form. Also, as one last mention, that book of Enoch I talked about earlier, Enoch talks about seeing these thrones too, and he refers to them as the many angels, which
my mind.
So now that we have gone through the entire first field of the closest field, so